Ding. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it happens to be, wherever you happen to be in the world, I hope that life is treating you well. How's it going, everybody? To those of you who are returning, welcome back. To those of you who haven't been able to join in a while because times and things, how's it going? I hope that I can provide a little bit of entertainment and or chilling effect. Not chilling, but chill. good chill, not chilling like for you, with a very, very off schedule stream time for me. Earlier today, I finished the build for this thing, and now I just have a little bit of detailing left to do on it with decals and things, and so I thought I might come back online and just finish it now. Got the tools out and everything, rather than putting it off till next week. How about we consider this to be a one weekend build? Yeah, feels good to me. Just got myself some fresh warm water for the water slide decal application. Brain giving you that nail polish smell. I feel you. So, oops, got to do the other thing. Let me say hi to, where's it at? Creatoress. Hello. Don't get to see you very frequently. Big Bad Bowser is back. Adhesive Patch. Pro T, thank you so much for the 16 months with exclamation prime. Of course, anybody can type that. Thank you for continuing that nonstop this whole time. Thank you for being here tonight. Tortilla Jack, welcome back. Omar, thank you for 13 months. 13 months means that you've completed a full year and you're on to the first month of year number 2. Thank you very, very, very much for that, Omar. Great to have you here for so long, coming over from the YouTube side. That Lego cat, hello. This is not a regular stream time, no. This is the opposite of a regular stream time for me. It's take care, adhesive patch, drive safely. This is a bonus little extra stream on the side, because I have just a bit more work to do on this here Gundam thingy, and it's so close. I figured let me take advantage of the timing here, make myself available to more folks who are off my usual schedule, and in the process get this done. So let me push a button. Actually, let's start here. Yeah, let's start here. The little overview of where I'm at. So this is all but complete. The build was completed in just 2 stream sessions, Gundam Sunday and Gundam Monday. This is General Alphanumeric. Good to see you. Haven't seen that name pop up in chat in a little while. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I was just doing a little update. This thing was started. The build was literally started this weekend. Started yesterday for me. And the build was finished today. And then I've gone through and started putting in the smaller details in the form of the water slide decals. Usually lurk at what is your nighttime? No worries. No worries. I see you with those pink cones. I see you on the leaderboard, so I know you're there. I appreciate it. Lurking is always appreciated. This does have more detail than it should for an initial build, because I did panel line it on the sprue. So the parts came off the parts tree already. Focus, maybe? Probably too close. There we go. With already small details inked in, and I also put a top coat on it. Now I'm just gonna do some light duty stuff. Oh, this chafing just a little bit in there. Be careful with that. The effect on the eyes is just a reflective sticker. The legs are very normal on this. Plenty strong. Oh, there we go. That is correct? Okay, all right. So when I left off a few hours ago, three and a half hours, something like that, I had just about finished putting the white decals on the front and the sides, but I had not done anything back here yet. I also have not done the head. So let me do the stuff on the head now. I'll take you through the process. Some of these are going to be some really small decals. And then I'll start working on these backpack things. They're called wing binders. I wonder if I extended my plastic building habits from Lego to Gunpla at the same time. The same time you did. You noticed my taste for Gundam because you fell into the hobby yourself. Well, whatever the case may be, hope that you're enjoying this hobby also. This cheaper hobby that gives you a lot more build time as well for your dollar, you know, for your euro, for your pound, whichever currency you use. It's a better value. To almost a silly extent compared to Lego. Oh, I was gonna do the. My mind keeps going to the wing binders. First, we do the head. Head. Focus. You can do it. Okay. 3 and 4. These tiny little things. Ah. I'm gonna use you as a magnifying glass here. Dang, I see. Not as diverse. Disagree. A lot more time for building for the bucks, but unfortunately, once it's done, it's done. I mean, for most people, Lego is, once it's built, it's done as well. For the overwhelming majority of people. That's how Lego is. But with Gunpla, as you will see from me in some years, and as other people can show you, there's a lot beyond just simply assembling it per the instructions that can be done if you so choose. Lots of people take it far, far, far beyond that. I eventually will. Just for right now, doing it per the instructions. Great value and display opportunities? I think so. That is so tiny. I'm having trouble seeing what its orientation is. It's supposed to be. It's just looking at the puzzle piece. The puzzle piece went together like that. So I'm gonna try. Straight building is just the surface, exactly. But there's nothing wrong with straight building. Nothing wrong with it at all. Anybody who tells you otherwise or tries to tell you, oh, well, you're not doing full resin conversion kits, kit bashing, using ply plate, doing the photo etched decal, aftermarket, this and that, and you're not really doing Gundam. You can just go somewhere else. Repainting, yep. Can't wait to start getting into customizing this stuff. But first, gotta get my setup Got to get through some of the kits that I actually want to be done in their default form. Oh boy, this one's so tiny, it's going to be difficult to... Ooh. Keep that just right. Des, hello. Accidentally fell into 3D printing. He just eats all your time. Even Lego is on the back burner. I can understand that. 3D printing is no joke. That doesn't look right to me. Again, sorry, I'm using you as a... Should angle to the right. Using you as a magnifying glass. Did I just lose internet connectivity again? Great! So my internet is going to be slow and patchy tonight. Looks like. That's no fun. It's so hard to tell. This thing. Tiny, tiny little thing. That's about it. I'll let that dry, and then I'll come back and get it a better connection. DMMDH, hello, how's it going? Just build Warhammer, Lord of the Rings for time. Wasn't your thing? Gotcha. Yeah, tiny little decal. Most of the detailing is done, DMMDH. With panel lining. I just did a basic panel lining job and then top coat. A little bit of painting in with markers for just a little bit of additional detail pop. Filled the nozzles in with black. A little bit back here. A little bit under there. Darken the vents. Stuff like that. All the lines, of course. But that's, that's quick and easy stuff. And then this is the final step. Applying the little decals. Hey, Led, welcome back. Good evening from your local time. Good evening. Good morning, Barbara. Wear and tear. Like to learn that someday. Right on. There's a little bit of corner peel on this. I might just give that a little touch up. I want to make sure each of these decals lays completely flat. There we go. All right. What I'm supposed to do is a second sticker up above. Well, not sticker, but decal. But I'm concerned that this one that I just applied might still be a little bit loose, a little damp. So I'm going to wait before I do this second one that goes just up above in there. Let it dry, let it cure a little bit. I'll switch over to working on the wings for a little bit. Then I'll come back to it. Arkham Knight Batmobile. Minifig scale, yeah. Similar to the Minifig Tumbler. That was a really good set. That was doing a big, burly Batmobile correctly. Yeah, so this is water here, but I do use aftermarket solutions as well as needed. This stuff here makes them extra soft and pliable to go around corners and through small divots and edges and corners and things. This one does that a little bit. It's called setter, but not quite as much. It has a little bit of adhesive in it though. Slightly softens the decal, but not as much as the softer. It helps it to stick a little bit better. However, you can just use water. And they're intended to be used with just water. It just slides off. Just like that. And then you can reposition it since the decal is floating on water. And it just has a little bit of glue built into it. That looks pretty good. And I'm going to do 2 at once here. Which maybe you're not supposed to do, but I don't have forever. I'm going to do it. Use a USB mug warmer. Right on. The water activates water soluble glue in the paper or on the paper. It just dissolves it. It's kind of like white glue, you know, like school glue, really cheap stuff. Type of glue that is typically used for paper products or fiber-based products. So it just dissolves. Got a little bubble in there. There we go. Yeah, so this is the sheet for paper animal model. Yeah. So this is the sheet, and when you look at it up close, you can see that the paper is really shiny. That's glue. And then the decal you can see is just sitting on top of it. So you cut out the exact decal that you need with a little bit of the paper behind it. And then when you put it in the water, the shiny part dissolves. And then when you slide the decal onto the plastic, it takes some of the glue with it. And it's enough to get it to stick. Hey Daniel, welcome back. Thank you. Glad you like it. This one also went together really quickly. Opened a new super glue yesterday. The incorrect way. Oh no. Oh no. Got it all over your hands. Yikes. Do you have like acetone to clean that up?
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Think you'll stick to normal stickers? The thing that's great about water slides is that because you're only applying just the sticker itself, and it's really, really thin material, you don't see much of an edge around it. They're all pre-cut, essentially pre-cut to the shape, the exact shape. So like these round ones here, you see the edge, it's very, very close, and it's also very thin and transparent. So when you put a water slide down, not only does it flex over, but it also cuts in real, real close and doesn't leave a lot of the stuff that you don't want to see. Also, lets you move it around. It kind of has the Windex technique for a sticker application built into the process. You did plastic plane models as a kid? Never able to figure out how these worked. I see. There's also a third type. There's a thing called dry transfer. which was also common in regular models, where it kind of works exactly the opposite of this. You have a clear sheet that has adhesive on the back of it, but it's dry. You cut the thing out, you place it over it, kind of tack it in place, and then you rub, and the heat activates the dry adhesive, and then it just leaves the thing behind. It leaves the decal behind with no solvent, no nothing. It's a very, very old technique, but it's still used in Gundam sometimes. And other plastic models. I was trying to see if I had any dry transfers near me on the table. I'll show you what that looks like. I don't think I do, though. The end result is nearly identical. This needs some more fluid under there. I'm going to keep this floating until I'm ready. Hey, Arbington, take care. Sleep well. Thanks for popping in. Old school tattoos you had. Yeah. Very similar to that. Yeah. Like a temporary tattoo. Coaxing it forward a little bit. There we go. I think that's it. There. Finished your Bandai Grievous? Right on. Weathered, battle damaged, and hand painted? Nice. Right on. Hope you enjoyed the heck out of that. Mine will be a straight kit build when I do it. So Legoland Discovery, where you've gone. Be hopefully going to that sometime. Nice. Very good. Taking the family down there. And Discovery Center. That's about it. Okay. Good progress here.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Just the two. Okay, Big Kids there. Gotcha. Look forward to checking out the exclusive sets. Gotcha. Yeah, check it in advance. Check to make sure that they allow just adults, or what their rules are on adults, because some of them don't allow adults only into the full park. You can only get into the shop area. Good night, Arbenton. Just check with their policies in advance. Some require families. Stack of 16s here. $15, $17, $16. It's only two? Oh, they don't go inside, outside, just outside only. All right. Well then. That's why you're gonna play this? So be it. Shame about the Hulkbusters. It's another tourist bar I want to see next door. Either way, no, I don't know. Like, I don't know if all of them have that policy. Just check, because certainly if you can get in there, get in there. Shame about the Hulkbusters proportions and price tag. Excited for me to review it. Appreciate that. Right on. Yeah, the proportions don't make sense to me, and the excuse that it had to be strangely proportioned in order for the buildable Iron Man to fit inside doesn't fly with me, because it's not the overall shape that I don't like. It's the details. Detail shaping. The stuff that's just for the looks. I feel like they could have simulated something closer to the correct shape easily. Relatively easily. Just got it wrong. I'm going to leave that exactly where it is, because it looks right. Favorite suit? I don't have a favorite. Do not have a favorite suit, personally. I haven't followed Iron Man well enough. But your favorite is Igor? What do you think of the Lego Igor? Featherbrain, hello, welcome. Okay, I'm gonna leave that right where it is right now. And then with those on, I'm going to consider that the head is probably dry enough for now for it to be safe for me to attempt. Thoughts on the designs from the new show Witch from Mercury? I like them. They have all of the aspects that I like from IBO, from Iron Blooded Orphans, mechs in particular, with more surface detail. So I'm really looking forward to eventually getting a bunch of those as they make them in 1/100th scale. Unfortunately, thus far, there's only one 1/100th scale Witch from Mercury kit that's coming out, which is Full Mechanics Ariel. And Ariel, I don't need Ariel personally, unless I can figure out a complete recolor of it that I might like. But in its standard form, it's another white Gundam with some blue and some red, and a little bit of yellow. I have too many of those already. Right on. DMMDH, thank you for popping in. Have a good day. If they're really committed to the whole fitting thing, it should have come with the figure in the first place. True, or at least like an exclusive version of it. Would have been nice. But just would have increased the price though. Lego Igor not so great. I think he's amazing.
I want to thank Jang.
In the video game as a big fig. They did a big fig version of it. Oh,
Thanks, Jang.
Who are these people?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Oh dear God, it's you. The real you, the fleshy you. I love you. Do you have any idea how much I love you?
Amish, thank you so much for the big raid. And if you got to raid and run because it's late.
Don't sweat it. I still love you. I do though. Love you, that is. Sean.
Also, Destiny. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello everybody, how's it going? For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jang. I do Lego stuff. So all of these things back here are full of sorted out Lego pieces. If you type !city and hit enter, you'll get a random little clip that'll show up from my Lego city. But today is a Sunday and or a Monday. And thus, oh, there we go. Look at that. With working trains too. Fully custom Lego City. Destiny when? Maybe soon. Maybe soonish. I've been wanting to do a little bit of gaming stuff, but it'll be, unlike with Amish, I'll be doing gaming on the side. Actually, I think my first Twitch streams were all gaming. But I'll only be doing it on the side. This is the thing that I finished today. Finished the build for it. Okay. Oh, there we go. And I'm just doing detail work on it now. Silver, how's it going? Oh no, a space showed up. Need to get a bit further on your characters before you're raid ready. Well, I mean, yeah. Are you only going to do raids, Amish? I mean, raiding is not the only thing. I know that that's the stuff that you see the most of in the squad streams, but
Gundam.
Thank you, Nicole and Silver both. But you can feel around and see what else you like when it comes to streaming stuff. Do it your way. This is Gundam Mk-III. Not Crucible. Yeah, Rage. Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel that. Gundam Mk-III Unit 8. This is a premium Bandai specific thing. Thank you again, Nicole and Silver, for your bits. It's a recolor. And what I'm doing right now is applying... Oops, not that. This. It does have long legs for sure. I'm applying the water slide decals. So again, all the little details at the end. I did basic detailing in the form of panel lining. So all these black marks on there are things that I got in there, inking the existing lines, and then I did a little bit of additional touch up, a little bit of painting, just real simple stuff to get a few things to stand out a little bit more, darkening in the vents. But I'm just adding the white details now, which go on top of the surface. Wish you could stay, but you got to go. It's 3 a.m. No worries. No worries. Chosen CJ Prime, thank you so much for popping in. 5 Ankai, or is it Sankai? How's it going? Board command only works for subscribers, I'm afraid. But somebody will get it for you. Dread, how's it going? Connor. What else we got here? Maka Builds, welcome. Two Dog, Nicole came over with that. Yellow Witch as well. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for sticking around for a couple minutes. The Chosen. Amish, you saw the new Redeem, right? Not the one that's coming that has to do with you, but the Fred one. Pretty sure you saw it. Reminds you of the old Power Rangers Zords. Nicole! Gosh dang it. Thank you for the gift sub over to Sankai, or is it 5 Anki? The remix, yeah. Right on. You didn't need to do that, Nicole. Gosh. Thank you so much for that. Well, you got access to the things now. Wish you had the sense to not sell your Lego trains from the 90s. Oh, the 90s were so good for trains. All the best stuff came out in the 90s and the early 2000s for Lego trains. All the best stuff. I have a modified version of the Metroliner. I wish that I had the Burlington Northern, the BNSF locomotive as well. There's so much good stuff. Trains! How many of us have them? I actually ran one locomotive around the past couple of city streams. First time that I've actually shown it going around in the passenger loop, the freight loop, and then both. Almost hands off. You had the TGV, yeah. Yeah, that was a beautiful thing. Chex Quest? No. Is that like Chex the cereal? Contemplating getting the Metroliner. Love the train. Wanted it since was it worth the purchase? It's honestly not worth the current aftermarket price, but if you really, really want it, you should get it. There's nothing to it but to do it. However you get it, if you end up piecing it together or just get the whole set. If you really want the Metroliner, there's nothing like it. I do recommend it, even today. It's a game that came in the Chex cereal box, like a Doom ripoff. What? Apparently you downloaded it, so it's playable again today. Wow, that sounds kind of memey to me. Free on Steam, okay. And it's enhanced. Oh yeah, well it shouldn't be. Like trains and movies, so many great movies using trains. Do you like what is that show that they also made a movie of? It's based on a book. How am I forgetting the name now? It's a post-apocalyptic. The world has frozen over. Snowpiercer. There you go. Thank you. I think you'll save for it and do it. Made you fall more in love with Lego building. Got the cargo train from 06 and it's not the same stuff. It's not the same at all. No. There's one and only one Metroliner. Although the good news with that is they did re-release it once. So you don't have to buy the one from, it was literally manufactured in the 90s. You can get the early 2000s re-re, and it's the same thing. So there's a little bit of supply on the market. Snowpiercer was a good movie. I have not seen the movie yet. Show is not bad. MG, good morning to you. And Amish, thank you for the cheer and the big raid. Very much appreciate the love. Best of wishes to you always. And get good sleep because you're going to need it in order to do all the raiding and only the raiding in Destiny. That placement is okay. It's okay. Good with it. This guy's looking. Yeah. And this is a 2-day build. 2 afternoon build at that. So happy with it. I can't wait to put it on display. Just love that style. Yeah. And then once you get it, keep it. If you decide you want to do some modification to it, keep the pieces that you take off of it separate. Just keep everything about that set together in some way or easy to put back together. You can always restore it to its original state. There's a tiny little sticker that, or decal is going to go on this. Roof all sorted? Good question. It's got some good news for you. Let's do a little bit. Ow. Careful. Do a little bit here. Double it up. I'm using warm water, like a little bit warmer than lukewarm. This helps it to dissolve a little bit faster. Repaired, looks a little rough, but it's secure. Yeah. So that's an intermediate term repair, and then it's going to be replaced later. But for now, it's in good shape. No leaks. Good for the winter. That's what we need. What we need here. Original catalog that had that and Central Station, level crossing, and club car. Oh, you need the club car. I'm sorry. Lead. I'm truly sorry. I don't want to try to tell you to spend more money. But believe me when I tell you, brother, you need the club car. You need the club car. It is essential. Find it, piece it together if you need to. Do whatever is necessary. Get yourself the club car. It elevates the Metroliner game, the Lego Metroliner game, so much. At least that's how I feel as someone who used to watch the Amtrak trains, that exact train, go by my house. I would look out the bathroom window and watch it go by. The Vista window, I forget the full name of the observation cars, but the double deckers. All the feels. All the good feels. It's decent. I think I can move it over like 1/4 millimeter. Maybe a half. Excuse my stomach growl. I just have to leave it. Be getting both the crossing and the station too. Okay, that's a lot. The crossing is less impressive in real life than it was in our mind's eye. But I'm not going to recommend against it. I would just say that might be a lower priority. It's really overpriced on the aftermarket now too. Like terribly overpriced.
This is very aesthetic.
I agree. There we go. I was to get the club car and the Metroliner. Always good. 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 Getting anxiety? Don't get anxiety. You know, you don't have anything to worry about. Plus, these are water slides. I can just move them. Even if it's completely stuck in the wrong place, I can just put a little bit of water on top of it and just reset it completely. Because that's how they work. And it's all good. So don't feel anxiety here. We're here to make you feel calm and comfy. Hope you can get a 9-volt transformer to suit your local plugs. Might need to go to aftermarket. Yeah, don't fear aftermarket. But they made a number of different plugs. I'm sorry. What? Sean? Sean?
Excuse me. Oh, dear God. It's you. The real you, the fleshy you. I love you. Do you have any idea how much I love you?
Sean. Never Sean. Thank you for rating, but if you got to rate and run.
Don't sweat it. I still love you. I do, though. Love you, that is. Sean, what?
There could not be a more perfect connection. Because my raid message actually refers to Sean from this show. How's it going? Hello, Loud Laura Elena, Sean Never Sean, Chimera. That was too perfect. What brings you over to here? Thank you so much for the raid and welcome. How are you doing? I'm Jang and I mostly do Lego stuff. So all of these containers back here are full of... Are you a big fan of the reviews? Ah, you're very welcome. And thank you so much for the kind raid. You did it. You did. This is all Lego pieces. Every single one of these drawers has some sorted out Lego pieces, either by color or by type. And in some cases, both. But it is late Monday night for me, technically early Tuesday morning, but we're going to call it late Monday night. And on Sundays and Mondays, I work on mech models like this. So I've built this one. It's just an assembly just in the past 2 streams. And I'm just doing detailing on top right now. So it's a Japanese plastic model. Starts with pieces on plastic sprues like this. And I added in all of the little black details, just inking them in. And I'm adding the white details, which are decals now. On top of that, did a little bit of painting in here, just a little bit. But this is mostly a kit build, straight kit build, with just a little bit of top coat on top of the plastic to make it look a little less toy-like. Same thing there, late/early. Gotcha. Gundam. Yeah, I've got a few of those on display. I need to do more. I need to make more space once again. So these are some of my Gundams on long-term display, at least for now, but I'll be swapping them in and out, including Shiny Disco Ball, Bad Dude, Huge Dude, very expensive and ridiculously detailed and lit up dude, Hello Kitty Dude, another Hello Kitty Dude, Hello Kitty Ball, that's a whole thing, different sizes of dudes, unrelated dudes, Pac-Man is a dude, Wingy Dude, Black and Purple Dude, Bear Dude. Bear Dude is literally called Bear Guy. It's the teddy bear. It's called Bear Guy. It is a Gundam. It's from the world of...
Yes. Oh.
Here, there's a zoom. It's from the world of Gundam. It's official. It is a mech. It is a battle thing. And they have even cuter versions of it. They have even cuter versions. I'm going to be getting one of the cuter versions of it. Keep the lights full up right now. So that'll be incoming. It's based on a 1979 design with a slightly changed head from the official Gundam show. That is also a Gundam thing. It's called Ball. That's also a Gundam thing from 1979 called Gun Tank. And these right here, not the Pikachu, but these right here, those are also kits. Those are not action figures. Those are kits put together just like Gundams. They just happen to be Star Wars things. And then I've got some other stuff in the background as well. So a couple of gifted train items, a Halo reference, another Halo reference, a Destiny reference, a reference to the fact that absolutely everyone is awesome. Just some nerdy stuff, some things. That is an original His Tank from 1983. Yeah. Yeah, that's a custom train. Speaking of trains. So yeah. I like stuff. A lot of different stuff.
This is very aesthetic.
Can I show the one that's right behind my head? Oh, that yeah, that's an old 19. No. When did they do that? 2010, I think. Master Chief from Mega Bloks, as they were called at the time. They've done newer ones since then. Fargonaut, how's it going? Gunsing, hello. Teddy bear is the best. It totally is. Wait until you see the even cuter version. Not enough dude to assemble Gundam kits. Oh yeah. Lurking like the dark red. Right on. Thank you, Sackhorse. Good to see you again. Thank you for the lurk. So I got those on there. What's next? I got the head decal on. I think I can turn this around entirely. Oh! Let me do these now. 31 and 32. I was waiting on those for these big shoulder decals to fully set. A couple small decals that need to be very close to them. 31 and 32. I think it's 32 on this side. Yeah, 32 on the right.
What the heck is this?
What the heck is this? Cubic. It's a bonus stream is what it is. And you're gonna like it. Dark Red Gundam reminds me of your Zeta. Oh, totally. Daniel, yes. I've intentionally not bought a Zeta because of its color scheme being too generic. But I've been interested in desperately desiring to get something Zeta-like because I like its shaping. This is very strongly Zeta inspired, and it's from the just after Double Zeta in universe. It would be just after Double Zeta, a new unit for Char in like a side add-on story, like an MSV side story for Char after Hyakushiki. Nocturnal. I mean, this is normal time for me. I just don't usually stream during these times. This is so cool. We got so many other regulars here, some of whom aren't able to make it through the full streams because the timing is just wrong. But I got a little alternate. This is everything is going as planned. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen it. Thought, you know what? I got a little bit of work to do on this. Let me avail myself to the folks with different schedules. And here we are. I like the generic colors on Zeta, probably because it's your only Gundam so far. Gotcha. Don't have any other in that color. Fair. And I mean, to be frank, Zeta looks good. Period. I'm just trying to be careful and stick to my personal goal and plan of getting as many different colors and shapes of Gundams and Gundam-like things as possible. We're just seeing my stream at nighttime, your time. All good. There's a 32, here's a 31. if I get done with the decals soon, then I will finish up by building a stand for this and get it all in a nice pose. That will be cool. Blue shoulders is weirdly uncommon. True. Very uncommon. All the Gundam things? Yes. Well, not all. Just many. I think I need to update my backlog and completed kits list on my About tab, or About page, soon, because I think it's behind by a few kits. Get in there. There we go. Norway's putting barcodes on their ships. I just heard this the other day. So they can Scandinavian. I dig it. No, I like it. How's it going, Benji Bean? Welcome. Bad. Gonna buy a 100th kit to try a bit larger than one you wanted. Got sold out just before you finished and you haven't felt like any of the remaining ones that are in stock. Okay, what was the one that you were interested in? If you remember his name. Also, good on you for sticking to your guns and not being dumb and only going for Gundams that you feel good about. Only going for the kits that really draw you in and not buying just because. Don't remember the exact name. Gonna try to find it. All right. I'm curious. I could even say I'm curious, but that would be tasteless. Another 26. 26. There it is. It's going to go just right here. Tiny little thing. Put your phone on charge, so you'll be away from chat. Fair enough. Thank you for your lurk. And again, thank you for hanging out. Benji, how are you doing today? Appreciate you popping in. This will be a little one. I'm keeping the zoom a little bit wider and not really tightening in on the exact thing I'm doing, just so you can see more of the process. A very white, sort of generic Gundam, and it had a knife. Very white. It had a knife, like a short knife. Like a, was it holding it backhanded? It was very white, and it was 1/100th scale, mostly white. It sounds to me like you're talking about Unicorn. The knife was black, right? Yeah. It sounds to me like you're talking about Unicorn, but most of the time when people think of Unicorn, they don't think of it in that mode. Most of the time people think of Unicorn in destroy mode, which looks wild by comparison. But Unicorn in Unicorn mode is all white and very simple. Very simple looking. The other all white Gundams that I can think of are not 100th scale. The next closest one I can think of is maybe Jinx with a little bit of gray in it. What else? crossbone, maybe. It wasn't unicorn. It did not have the single fin for the head. General Field Marshal, how's it going? At this time feels wrong. You found it. Okay. What is it? Ale strike. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that is quite a bit of color. Okay, so strike. Basically, just strike. Basic strike. Okay, so if you like strike, have you looked at Strike Rouge? Have you looked at Strike Rouge? Because that's available. It's the same mech with different accoutrements, different stuff on it, slightly different color scheme. So this is available, or it's out there on the market right now. Again, same mech underneath. Impulse I haven't seen for a few months. Yeah, Strike Rouge Otori is pretty nice. Another one would be Justice. Oh, Infinite Justice is what I'm thinking. Yeah, Justice. This might not work. Yeah, Justice might not work. But Infinite Justice is one that you can try searching for. That's similar to what you're looking for. Also available as an MG and has been on the market recently. Just ideas. Consider Strike Freedom too. You can take the wings, a lot of the wing backpack stuff off. If it seems overwhelming, but it might not be the best investment because you are paying for additional stuff. Seeing if one of these. Oh, there's Ale Strike. I don't know what country you're in, but here's Ale Strike for near just regular strike. Well, Ale Strike has more than just a knife, but this is Norwegian store. I see. Kind of limited selection. Gotcha. Trying to think what else might be a decent substitute for you. Those are the top ones I'm most interested in. And Strike Rouge. You might have a decent chance with Strike Rouge just because it's been printed relatively recently. Depends on demand versus supply. $2020. Hopefully something will pop up for you. Shipping cost doesn't be crazy is good. So again, this is just lukewarm water. And I'm just following the kit instructions for this. So this is a pretty straightforward application process. Put it in the water for like 5 seconds or so. They say 3, I do 5-ish. Doesn't have to be exact. Then leave it for another 10 seconds or so. Only 1/100th this story about Zeta from is purple and black, really bulky. Sorry, but it's no strike. Yeah. Definitely very, very different thing think, I don't know if age would work for you. Age 1. Oh, this is not the right place. Let's try that again. We have to add some adhesive back to this. Okay. Just getting an appropriate amount of water and solvent in the surface, and then I'll try to place them how and where I want. I'll wick a little bit of the water out and then I'll let them dry. Then I'll come back and try to seal them down. Otherwise, these little ones will move around so much. It can be kind of counterproductive to try to get them perfectly down flat the first time in the exact correct spot. So I'll let evaporation happen. Let it do some of the work for me, and then just come back and finish it up. So I'll just help the evaporation by wicking water near it without moving the decal, hopefully. All right, and then I'll let it dry. Meanwhile, I can move on to the other things. There are going to be two different ones down here. Not what I was just trying. Goes this way. I'm doing two at a time. Balance, like all things should be. Found a store with Ale Strike in stock, but 100 plus 20 shipping is way too much. Yeah, that's not worth it. It's not like Ale Strike is an amazing, special, extra large kit. If it was Sazabi, then sure. If it was Sinaju Stein, 120 euros total, it's acceptable. If it was a Unicorn Destroy mode, yeah, I can accept it again. Ale Strike, just a regular strike of some sort, the simplest of the strikes at that, for 2 times retail price. I can't do it, Cotton. I can't do it, Cotton. Oh, these got nice and loose. That roughly where it goes, and here's the other one. Sweet. Let go really easily. Just gotta move it over. again, for folks who weren't here earlier, there's a weird phenomenon that I've experienced and witnessed with these. They prefer to be pushed rather than pulled. It's very unintuitive. If I want to move this down, actually push from the opposite side rather than grabbing it and trying to pull it down. So when you try to pull it down, you're actually pushing it into the surface a little bit more, and it tends to want to anchor itself in place. So it needs a little more fluid. I can wick some of that back up. I want it that low, or I want it up just a little bit? I think I want it up just a little bit. Yeah.
This is very aesthetic.
Thank you, Cubic. The angle's good, but it's too low. Millimeter and a half up. I think that's about right. Try to get the angle a little bit better as well. This is another one that I will just allow to dry in place. Then I'll come back and worry about getting it flat. One of the normal things to do with these is to try to squeegee it down. Get it all flat while you're getting the water out. Another option is to just not do that. Just wait and then come back and finish it later. Speaking of, let me do this one here. About to work close to it, so I'll just put a little bit of this, the setter on top, and then use softer, larger Q-tip or cotton swab. Make sure it's not too much, and then just make sure that the edges are flattened down. Be careful not to move it. I'm pretty confident in that. I'm not going to touch these yet, or the ones that I just put on the head, because they're still probably a little bit damp. The other ones I did though already. Oh, I did not do these yet. These larger round ones. Let me touch those up. Help to ensure that they'll say, "Is the calm with which I'm doing this? Not sure to be able to stay that cool." Thing with these is that it's difficult to mess up permanently unless you're really rough. So the more gentle you are, the more chance you'll have to correct any mistakes. So by being easier with it and being more calm, you remove some of the stress. So it's kind of a positive feedback loop. If everything falls into the wrong place and it's like completely askew, you realize you put it on the wrong side, then if you're upset about that and you go to fix it, you're going to be even more upset. But if you know that it's okay, you can fix it later, it's a correctable process, then approaching it calmly, even after completely messing up, will allow you to get better success the next time. fine motor skills. I appreciate that. That is an important thing to have for these. Like if you do have shaky hands, that can hurt. Not sure it'll work on your emotional level. That's fair. That's fair. And that's okay. So what I'm doing right now is just going back over some of the stickers that I did earlier after applying some of the setter. This stuff is what I'm applying with the brush. And this is like water plus a little bit of solvent plus a little bit of glue. So it softens the decal a little bit and puts some glue into the surface. Helps it all to flatten down just a little bit better. I'm making sure that the edges are nice and flat because when I put these stickers on or these decals on, I was not careful about doing this. I just got them to the right place and then just left it alone. Just stepped away, let the water evaporate. That way I was not fighting with it, trying to get it just right. Now I'm back and just making it a little bit more guaranteed. Do the inside here. Making sure it's not lifting around the edges at all. Tend to get angry at things when they don't do what you think they should. That's not an uncommon response. It's a pretty normal human response. I'm happy with that, and then I'll just do the insides of these elbows as well. Same thing, both sides. Overinflated idea, which you can actually do, tend to laugh at yourself when things go awry. Okay. That's healthy. Being able to laugh at oneself is so valuable. It's good for self and it's good for others around you too. Oh, I feel good about that. What else have I put on recently? I think these side ones also. Oh yeah, that's right, I did these. Just before the end of the last stream. Not taking oneself too importantly is important, exactly. Double this up. Getting a little frisky here. Multiple at once. The rolling technique. It's a little safer. Same thing on the other side. And again, this is just to make sure that these are nice and flat. Especially the corners. Yesterday, buddies saying to you, did you get roofing nails? Yes. Did you have a utility knife? Yes. Roofing tar? Yes. In your head, I could be a roofer. There's more than one. You got the wrong type of shingles. Oh, there's more than one type of shingle. I require paint. What kind of paint? White paint. What kind of white paint? White paint. Did you not hear me? Okay. Attic Brick Studio, hello. How are you? Doing okay. Had a very productive streaming weekend. And I'm actually finishing a project. In unexpected time. And in spite of the fact that it's gone quickly, I'm happy with it. What else needs to be done? Oh yeah, there's a big one. There's a big one that goes on the back. Right there. Well, not that big, but bigger than some. 18, there's only one of these. Spot.
It spins.
Mitchell, hey. Welcome back. Weird time, right? There we go. So that's how it looks straight out of the water. So some of the water is floating on top, and then after a few seconds, I go over to a paper towel, get some of that water off the top. There's still water in the medium, it's still getting soaked in. I took the meniscus off the top. So there's less water in total, which means less less water for the glue to dissolve into. Which means that I get a higher concentration of glue in the water. Which means a better chance of everything sticking. So it's not quite ready to slide off, but I'm making it go anyway. Dope. Stay. There. Whoa. Did that not work? Sure if I'm messing up again.
Oh!
I was working for you last night. Yeah, now it works. Seems to be inconsistent. Okay, that's pretty decent placement. I think I'll accept that, but I noticed some lines here that aren't quite as good as I would like them to be. And they're not going to be as good as I'd like them to be, honestly. Might have to get filled in a little bit. I think I can live with that. Yeah, it's better. Super Samurai, hello and welcome. Greetings. How are you? I'm doing pretty decent. Been pretty productive here. I'm getting close to the end, actually, of final detailing for this kit, which I built in just the last 2 days, 2 evenings.
Yes!
Just getting some of the last of the small decals on here. 21, there's a 20 on either side. Don't know if I made a incorrect selection. Let's see, 21s. 20. Oh, that's right. I think the instructions failed to tell me to use 21 as much as they should have. So I think I'm going to use some 21s now. Number 21, that is, from the little sheet here. Looking for any place. Actually, did they not? Yeah, I think they didn't say to use 21 anywhere. I think it's supposed to be 20. Oh, there's some 21s. 21s go up there. It's a pair of them. That's it. Just one pair. Okay, this will be fine. Possibly Destiny after. If it was Tuesday, fully Tuesday, then maybe. But it's not. The thing about Tuesday is when the reset happens. The weekly reset. When you are able to get new weekly bounties. I mean, you can do weekly bounties at any time, but all the easy pinnacle stuff that gets you some nice, more useful upgrades when you're high level becomes available again on Tuesday. All resets. Right now, my characters are done with many of the weekly activities. So it's not as valuable for me to play right now. I don't get much out of it. Again, these go down here. And then I'll just set them up. Haven't played Destiny in years. Miss it. Too much going for you to do multiple raids every week as well as all the other stuff. What your favorite games you've ever played, though? Yeah, I don't do raids every week. I do Gambit and strikes on each of 3 characters and whatever is the current story stuff, story missions. And then beyond that, just work on slightly longer term quests a little bit. Collecting challenges. Relatively casual stuff. Pretty soon I need to start actually doing the solo Legend Lost Sectors. Start collecting some more exotics. So what you gotta watch tomorrow at work? Destiny lore? Alright. How am I feeling about D2 Lightfall? Looking forward to it. I'm strangely, I myself am less looking forward to Strand and the whole Spider-Man thing than I am just the new world, the new settings, cyberpunk space, just how cool that's gonna look. The Lost City, the lights, the feel of it. That's what I'm looking forward to. Stop playing when they transferred from Battle.net to Steam. Just fell off. Even though he loves Steam a million times more than Battle.net. That's fair. I have fallen off of Destiny a number of times in the past 8 years. Sometimes, you just don't feel it. Braytech vibes. I think it's even cooler than that. Yep, 8 years. Still a picture on your phone when you got your first flawless trials of Osiris. Wow. Guard roll. Imago loop. Right on. Right on. Yeah, I'm not a big PvP player myself. Too old. I don't want to be that sweaty. Destiny is Bungie. So Halo started out as Bungie and then went to 343. And then Bungie went and did Halo again by a different name and did it the way they really wanted to. Watching my channel over half of your life? That's crazy. Half of your life? What the heck? God, over half of your life. Which is what Destiny is. Yeah, Destiny is Halo plus plus. I can do the backs of the pauldrons now. And then I'm going to move on to the gun and the shield. Since 2014, you've been watching You've been watching me do content for as long as I've been playing Destiny. Well, that's just silly.
Is it bored?
According to your preferences, if you want to do these, you can do them, but you don't have to. Well, I kind of don't want to. I'll do the bottom thing, but not the top. This should be 31 here, 32 over there. I'm not feeling those big decals. The stripes makes me think too much of Darth Vader. Darth Vader's chest armor. I'm just going to do the little ones. Leave the big ones off for now. I can always add them later if I see an example that looks really good to me. But for now, I'm just going to do the basic ones. So this goes here. Exact opposite for the other side. This is feeling upside down to me. No. It's looking upside down to me. In spite of what they show in the instructions. 31, they say for the other side. Yeah, but it's not this. I think it's upside down on the sticker sheet is what it is. Decal sheet. Text alignment is fundamental. Come on. Yes, that's what I want to see. Good. And 32 is what? For the other side, 32. Here for the other side, 31, which is what I did. The other side, 32. Oh. Wait. Right shoulder. The other side, 32. Yeah, all right. That's what they say. I'm gonna do it. Matte coat. It is matte coated. I did my shortcut technique, so it's all panel lined, matte and or satin coated. So I did both mattes and satins, depending upon the part. On the sprue, did a little bit of painting on the sprue too. Da. Gundam Nerd, hello. Verify a few things, and I think it'll be time to move on to gun and shield. Yeah. Let's release it. Yep, there it goes. Come on. Distances out here, about a millimeter, 1.2 millimeters or so. Doesn't need to be exact. I want it to look similar. There we go. So it's a little less exposed. Cool. Let's work on this gun. The gun is fully matte coated. Except for, I think I don't know what that is. It's like they have two magazines on it. They're both removable and they have extras of them. But those, I believe, are satin. Just a really quick spray, though. Hey, Leia. Welcome back. How goes? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, wow. What? What? Sorry? Oh, no, no, don't worry. That happens all the time. Don't even worry about it at all. It is so common. It is so common because autocorrect does that. I get hang, I get Manny or Many. Janet. It's one of the more recent ones. Yeah. No worries. At 34. These 25s and 28s go. Bunch of stuff that they don't have you put on. Just spares. I know of chubby bots. I don't personally know chubby bots. $34. I need one of the 34, which is here. Fascinated by Gundam models. They get so much into such a tiny thing. Multiple handles, other things. Zeta's gun can extend and retract. Yeah. Some have multiple modes where you can switch between like an SMG and a assault rifle and a BR by swapping out parts. Side foregrip that folds. Folding pistol grip. Lots of different options. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I did not. I have not seen that yet. You know, I didn't see Ant-Man and the Wasp yet. Better face reality? Right on. MG, thank you for hanging out once again while you could. And have a good day. So many little details. Yeah. And then it gets to be so much more detail as you go up in grade. Like that.
Thanks, Jen.
Freaking PG Unleashed. So many layers. Kind of wild. "16 times a second. How's it going?" You'd lecture me about the time, but time zones. The world is round. Different people have different schedules, etc. See, look at 16 times a second. Up early. Ant-Man and the Wasp was very meh. Oh, the movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Still need to see it. I need to know. Need to have seen it once. Another movie that I need to see. Lost Kingdom. Just started watching that over the weekend. Not talking about Dominion. I'm talking about Lost Kingdom. 15. Oh, here's 15. Both sides, all right. Led, welcome back. It's getting close. I'm working on the gun now. Before you know it, I'll be doing the shield. Before you know it, soon after that, I'll be done. Prepping tie-dyes. Phone died halfway through streaming it. Oh no. It's Iron Man 2. It's the AC/DC music. New movies have good music most of the time. Marvel's been doing interesting stuff with their MCU. Kind of brave to deviate from the John Williams era of big budget movie scoring. Leave that alone for right now. Swap this around, drop this over here. Real quick like. Give it a little extra water. Does this have, yeah, it does have enough. Put a drop down there. Thought I could drop a drop. Just water. Come back to that. Peacemaker? Yeah. Peacemaker's awesome. Unexpectedly good. There were a lot of ways that one could have gone wrong, but I was pretty happy with it. Surprised to hear John Williams stepping away. But I mean, isn't he like 90? He's pretty old and very rich. John Williams wants to take a break. John Williams gets to take a break. It's all of my salutations. Dope. I just moved. Come on.
You are correct.
Stay. Nope. That's good. Just turned 90 in February. Did I say I had a Deepak rat? Favorite episode of Andor. I don't remember the names of the episodes. I just like the show. And I like the fact that it's not mentioned a Skywalker one time yet. Sam's 3,000. Thank you for the 9 months of being subscribed with exclamation prime. Holy heck. Thank you very much. All is well. Thank you for stopping in, but thank you for that extra support as well. Do be sure to use that prime subscription somewhere. You don't have to use it here, but make sure it doesn't get wasted since you've already paid for it. Thank you very much for the kindness of using it here out of all places. To see the latest episode. I think so. Unless a new one just came out today. I don't memorize what day, what happens, so we watch too many things. This needs to go up slightly on the left. Not that far. Oh. Good. I just have one more to apply to the gun up here, and I'll be done with that for now. I mean, holy crap, you're 90 years old. And oh, I see, just now stepping. I see. Gotcha. Yep. Yeah. Don't like how there's, don't spoil stuff, Mitchell. How many times do we have to say this? Let people be surprised. Not everybody's able to watch every episode of everything as soon as it becomes available. Don't talk about details of the latest episode of a show that's current ever in public. That's not a this stream thing. That's just in general. And another use for Q-tips that don't involve your ears. Just ask them to put it on your packaging. Just sending off some stuff for work before looking to head in. So I was streaming again. Thought you'd stick your head in and say hi. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for popping in. Hope that your day goes well for you. Yeah, just a little bonus stream here because I'm so close to being done with this thing. Got one more decal to put on the gun. 33 here. Then I'll do the shield. Done with the Gundam. Yep. Don't miss doing water slides? Ah. I appreciate the effect, the final effect that they make possible. And how forgiving they are. Dry transfers I could probably do without, but water slides I think are a good thing. Mitchell, have a good night. Sleep well. Water slides. Yep, water slide. Water slide decal. So you dip it in water and then you wait 30 seconds to a minute or so. We'll take a little bit of that water off the meniscus now that it's been sitting for a few seconds, 10 to 15 or so. And just continue to let it sit, soak up more of the water, and the glue, water-soluble glue that's in the surface, start to release the decal on top, and then I slide the decal off. It's using water as a medium to float the decal and let it slide off the backing paper. And then because it's floating on water, I can move it around and put it wherever I want it to be. It doesn't have to be exact. It gives you time to mess around with it. So that's completely in the wrong place right now, but I'll just fix that. And I'll do it remote surgery style. So I'm looking at OBS now, not at the thing, which is a little bit awkward, but if I need to